See, connecting is all about, do you see the person as a person, or do you see them as a vehicle to make money with? Matter of fact, there's a question that everyone asks, or it seems that everyone asks this, when you approach someone at a networking event or a social environment. What is that question? What do you do? Here's the problem with that question, is it is all about what they do, it's not about who they are.
So I feel really blessed that we get to hang out here on this amazing day that most people are jealous of because it's winter and it's so wonderful here in Huntington Beach.
So true.
And I'm just honored that you're here hanging out with me because I like to call you, and this is a total compliment, the next Jim Rohn.
Wow, thank you.
You know, you really are. You have that
Thank
authenticity. You're a success expert. You lead and are the CEO of Next Level Live, and you just help people get results quickly. You have these Next Level Live amazing meetings with prolific guests and celebrities and people. What are a couple things that have stood out for you about the people who have come in or who has come in to speak?
You know, it's thank you for bringing that up. It's been 3 years since I started Next Level by Association and really having a guest expert or a guest of honor in every month. And man, we've had people like Glenn Morshower, who played Aaron Pierce on the show 24 and was on West Wing and Moneyball and Black Hawk Down and Air Force One, all these movies. And we've had him come in and they come in and they just share their life, and they sit down and they have dinner with us and they kind of tell us about their life and how they got to where they're at, where they're going. He's probably one of the most amazing people I've ever met in my life. Has become one of my dearest friends because when he stands up to talk or share with a group of people, that's his first passion. Movies and acting is his second. This is really his first. It's really just being a part of people. He loves to just come and have dinner and sit down and talk. When he's in town, he comes back, even though he's not speaking that night. He comes just to be among. So Glenn Morshower, he's got a program called The Extra Mile, and it's just about, are you going the extra mile in your life? Are you really doing the things? He's probably one of the top. Michael Levine, who we both know, you know, Publicist Extraordinaire. Just some of the ideas about how he talks about how, you know, you've got to be just fanatical about your life and those kind of things. So those two really stand out. But the third one is probably Azim Khamiza.
Okay.
Azim, do you know Azim?
No, sounds familiar.
You'd love this guy. We got to make that connection because
Okay.
you will love him. Azim had a 20-year-old son that was murdered by a 14-year-old gangbanger when he was delivering pizza. And I remember Azim in the story of talking about that. He's set out on a worldwide mission. Literally travels all over the world to talk and teach about total forgiveness. He says, if I can forgive somebody who murdered my son, then I can teach you how to forgive anyone. And he came in and sat down and shared with us. And one of the most profound things he said was, you know, Bob, he goes, people always ask me when it first happened, they're like, don't you want to just string that other kid up? Don't you want to have, have his hide? And he said, no, he goes, what I see on the other end of that is 2 victims. And he said, so I even when I looked at him in jail, he goes, I wanted to see, when I was talking to him, I wanted to see a murderer. He goes, but all I could see was another victim. And he said, so I've set out on a mission to teach forgiveness, but I've also teaching, trying to get him out of prison and working with his grandfather. And we're both going around the world speaking. He's been sequestered with the Pope for like 5 days with only 40 other people to be sequestered with him. He's been with several presidents of the United States. He's interviewed all over the place.
Wow.
Phenomenal. So those are just 3 great examples that just have moved me at a very core level.
Well, and that says something about you, that you can attract guests like that, and
I'm very blessed.
we get to be who we hang out with. So we get to have people, I get to have somebody like you rub off on me.
Likewise.
And hopefully likewise. And those amazing people. So I appreciate you telling me those secrets today, and we can go in and have some lunch now.
Awesome. Thank you. I'm looking forward to this. This will be a great time.
All of the fashion that you've seen here on the show, worn by Kim Summers Egelsee and some of the guests, have been provided by Detour. To find out more information, go to detourstyle.com.